Commuters here at Wilson Station have been dealing with the elimination of 600 parking spots. And as the city's transit expansion continues, one councillor is asking the city to deal with a shortage of commuter parking.
You just don't treat your most loyal customers like this. We should be able to provide affordable, accessible parking.
Councillor James Pasternak says shutting down TTC commuter lots isn't fair to those who are actively trying to avoid driving into the city's core.
This was a parking lot that was closed before the commuter parking spots at Yorkdale were even open, creating enormous chaos along Wilson Heights and into the available parking spots that were left.
1,100 spots are coming just a stop away at Yorkdale Mall, but they won't be ready until next month. And while the city has plans to add 3 more commuter lots along the new Spadina subway extension by the end of 2017, Pasternak says that's not good enough.
People living in Wilson or at Shepherd are not going to drive up to another city to park. And shockingly, the new station at Chestwood and Shepherd, which is also a GO station, won't have any commuter parking at all.
The city passed his motion to introduce an advisory committee to look at commuter parking. But this urban planner says the focus is on the wrong side of the issue.
We want to see more people on transit. We want to see more people biking. We want to see more people walking. And really, our roads are only going to get more full if we keep planning for driving.
Graham Haynes said the city had the right idea when they closed Wilson Station's west lot for retail and residential development.
The more people we can put close to transit, the easier that's going to be for people to make that decision.
And he says plans to build more transit in corners of the city means less people will have to drive to an entry point.
Looking at ways that we can solve that last mile challenge, giving people better bus routes, giving people the opportunity to get away from that last mile, live closer to transit stations, making it easier to walk or bike that last mile. Those are ways that we can just make commuting a lot easier.
But it's not just commuters dealing with parking problems. Earlier this month, we told you about the parking shortage faced by condo dwellers in the Canary District. But Haynes doesn't believe the city should increase their 2-to-1 parking ratio requirements for developers.
We probably will never have enough parking spaces downtown. And I think if you're choosing to live downtown, it's starting to become more and more of a reality that you're going to have to live without a car.
Now, our expert says it's a bit of a chicken versus egg conundrum and that we won't be able to be less car dependent overnight, so we'll have to deal with some short-term pain for long-term gain. Now, in the meantime, we're not the only city that is looking to become less car dependent. He points to Buffalo as one city that has removed parking requirements for downtown developers.